Hello, it's me, your favorite psychology student, here with my cool psychology project. Sorry for the bad mic quality. I actually dropped it in the fryer. That's my bad. Anyway, today I'm here to talk to you about the psychology. You know what? Actually, I did forget the assignment guidelines, so if you'll just bear with me for 1 second. I gotta... describe one experience you had in your life. It could be biggest responsibility. Alright, so today I'm here to talk to you about the time I woke up to go to class, explained using psychology terms. So, for some background information, I've got this early-ass lecture on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. that I have to go to every week. See, it's a huge problem for someone like me who has a comfortable and routine 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. sleep schedule. So you know what? I'm going to talk about how these 5 cool psychological terms relate to that experience. All right, here we go. Number 1, the thalamus. The thalamus is a brain structure located in the center of the brain that helps process visual and audio and other information in order to help your motor functions. That is to say, it helps me process the world around me as I get up and stumble out of bed and fall down the stairs into the kitchen. See, where on the street is that the frontal lobe is actually doing most of the motor function stuff, and that this thing is just for relaying the motor function related info. So we'll get to that. The thalamus also helps regulate sleep and wakefulness. So in a way, that's coming into play too, because I'm spending the early hours of the day fighting the urge to go back to sleep. Number 2, the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is a brain structure located at the front of the brain, go figure, that helps regulate voluntary movement as well as other more specific functions like making plans or behaving the way that you do in social situations. See, I actually use this one every morning when I wake up and get out of bed and fall down the stairs into the kitchen, because the frontal lobe is doing everything it can to get my legs walking, even when every other part of me wants to go back to sleep. It also helps me at later points of the day in social situations, like when I go to class, to interact with people as little as possible. Number 3, the hippocampus. This thing, located in the temporal lobe of the brain, helps me with everything related to memorization and learning of information. In the early morning, when I can barely get myself up for my early-ass 10 a.m. lecture, the hippocampus helps me remember that I do actually have class today and that I need to wake up for it. It also tries to remember all the times I fell down the stairs in the kitchen, so maybe next time I'll remember where they are. And you know, it also helps me memorize new info when I'm actually in class, I guess. Whatever. Number 4, the occipital lobe. Okay, I'm getting really tired, so I'm gonna speed through the rest of these. The occipital lobe is located at the back of the forebrain, the cerebral cortex. It's responsible for processing visual information. It's like seeing objects and colors, and sometimes the stairs that I fall down. The lobe is very important for my daily routine, because without it, I would simply not be able to see anything. And finally, number 5, altered state of consciousness. An altered state of consciousness can easily be defined as being neither fully awake or fully asleep. See, for me personally, in the early hours of the day, the barely awake state that I find myself in can be considered an altered state of consciousness, because I'm sleep deprived and not fully awake when I fall downstairs. And that's it. Those are the 5 psychological terms from the textbook that I related to a real life experience as per the prompt. Here are the citations. Please give me an A. Goodbye.